Live from downtown Bakersfield, 23 ABC News at 5 starts now.
Good evening. Authorities revealing new details in a homicide. Officials saying the 26-year-old man who allegedly stabbed and killed another man in southeast Bakersfield Monday morning is a transient.
23 ABC's Bayan Wang has been following this case and joins us live from southeast Bakersfield with more on the incident tonight. Bayan?
Yeah, Tim and Jess, we're learning that the incident happened at this abandoned property. It looks like it was closed down in 2018 by code enforcement. Now, a woman who called 911 and tried to assist the victim says that this community is filled with homeless individuals who stake out at this abandoned house. She says her community needs immediate help.
It was hard because we knew the kids on the bus seen everything.
He was transported to a local hospital and pronounced deceased whenever he arrived.
Megan Long says she wasn't the only one who saw 36-year-old Ibrahim Mohammed Rajay pleading for help.
Our kids got on the school bus, and then not even 5 minutes later, he came banging on the school bus windows saying he needed help.
The suspect, 26-year-old David Baez, a homeless individual according to officials, was arrested several hours later at a motel on Union Avenue.
I can't let my kids outside the gate at all, period.
According to the Superior Court website, Baez has a list of several prior convictions. In August, Baez was sentenced to 90 days in jail for drug offenses and an additional 125 days for a parole violation. The district attorney's office said he was released early on both charges on August 16th because of staffing issues at Lerdo Jail. Long says dozens of homeless individuals harass her neighborhood daily.
You got to worry about somebody snatching your kid or hurting your kid or saying something. Like, my kids got threatened while they were inside of our yard by a homeless man telling them that they better give him their dirt bike or he'd be back and they would see what happened.
According to Long, many homeless individuals use the abandoned house the stabbing occurred at. She says she hardly sees authorities monitor it.
We do regularly go and check on abandoned residences to ensure that they're not being utilized. Unfortunately, there's a lot of abandoned residences here in Kern County. So while though we try to keep tabs on them, it doesn't fall under our primary responsibility. It is that of code enforcement.
We were gonna get a petition to get speed bumps, get the homeless out of put them somewhere. Like, we can't keep dealing with this problem. We have kids.
Now, we reached out to code enforcement officials to learn how they monitor properties like this, which the community really says are spread out here on Lomita Drive, but they didn't get back to us by the time of this show. As for Baez, he is facing first-degree murder charges now. Live in Southeast Bakersfield, Bayan Wang, 23 ABC, connecting you.
Authorities are continuing to investigate a two-vehicle crash that happened on the 99 near Stockdale Highway, ending with one person dead. According to the California Highway Patrol, the crash happened just before 11 o'clock last night. CHP says 65-year-old Francisco Sanchez was driving at a high rate of speed when his box truck collided with a slowed semi. The crash pinned Sanchez and his passenger in the car. Sanchez was rescued, but his passenger, a 29-year-old man from Bakersfield, died at that scene. The driver and passenger in the semi-truck were not injured. Drugs and alcohol do not appear to be factors in the crash, though the investigation is ongoing.
Monsignor Craig Harrison making his way to court today for a defamation case that was filed back in August. Our cameras were not allowed to roll during the hearing, but a judge heard what attorneys had to say about the defamation case brought by Harrison against Stephen Brady, who runs the watchdog group Roman Catholic Faithful, Inc. The judge ruled that there needed to be more evidence in the defamation case. On May 29th, Brady held a news conference in which he detailed allegations of sexual impropriety by Harrison. Then in August, Harrison sued Brady. According to Harrison's attorney, Craig Edmonston, they will now be getting in touch with Roman Catholic Faithful, Inc. to see when they can set a time for a deposition. The sheriff's office has arrested a man wanted for 2 thefts and was last seen with a stolen truck. 31-year-old Garrett Sanders is suspected of burglarizing a Jack in the Box and China Red house in Lebec yesterday morning. Deputies say around 5:30 Tuesday morning, they responded to the fast food business on Fraser Mountain Park Road. And according to officials, a stolen forklift crashed into the side of the Jack in the Box where it was left in the lobby. The suspect reportedly vandalized items inside and stole about $600. Hours later, later, there was a reported burglary at the China Red House. Officials say about $500 was stolen from there. The Bakersfield Police Department says he was last seen driving a 2019 Dodge Ram that was reported stolen. Sanders was arrested this afternoon in Bakersfield.
PG&E announcing it will move forward with power shutoffs in Kern County, but it's affecting less people locally than originally planned. PG&E saying the potential public safety power shutoff will now impact 33 Kern County customers, down from the original 75 customers they notified about yesterday. According to PG&E, 19 would be impacted in Bakersfield, 12 in Arvin, and 2 in Lebec. The shutoffs expected to begin approximately 1 a.m. Thursday. No word on how long it could last, but local forecasts show the peak period of winds should end around noon Friday. PG&E says this shutoff could impact 179,000 customers throughout the state. Meteorologist Allison Gargaro joining us now with a look at those winds expected to pick up soon. Allison.
Yeah, we are really going to be seeing those winds pick up beginning this evening, continuing throughout your Thursday and on Friday. As of right now, relatively calm winds, but they are starting to come out of the east. So that is dry desert air that is going to be increasing, especially tomorrow afternoon. So you can see some of the strongest winds are going to be in the Kern County mountains. They could be feeling gusts potentially reaching up to 45 miles per hour. So this does bring up a fire weather warning, also known as a red flag warning. So that's going to be impacting the Kern County mountains beginning at 5 a.m. on Thursday until 10 p.m. on Friday. Those strong winds mixed with a very low humidity values that could be anywhere from 3 to 9% could cause the ignition and spread of wildfire. So that's something that we are going to continue to track closely. Looks like our next Santa Ana wind event will be beginning tomorrow. So we have more details on just how warm it could be getting coming up next.
It was a short day for students at Tompkins Elementary School in Tehachapi. According to the school, students were sent home early this morning due to what they are calling a minor gas leak. School officials say because of the leak, everyone was sent home and the school was closed for the rest of the day. They say the gas company arrived on campus to take care of the issue.
The city of Bakersfield looking for its next city manager. The city posted the job listing on its Facebook page today, recruiting applicants to succeed retiring city manager Alan Tandy. Tandy has served as city manager for nearly 3 decades. The post says the city of Bakersfield looking for the next city manager to lead Bakersfield into the future, addressing public concerns through the allocation of tax revenue for programs and projects, and to be an agent for positive change.